Stephen Hawking openly disdained the very metric society uses to measure brilliance. He once noted that people who boast about their IQ scores are losers. True intelligence operates far outside the boundaries of a simple test score. It is a quiet, deeply isolating storm. Have you ever sat in a crowded room, listening to the chatter and felt entirely alone? Or felt trapped by the sheer velocity of your own thoughts spinning in circles? You aren't broken. You are navigating a highly specific cognitive architecture. Today, we are opening the case files of the mind to examine 8 distinct psychological struggles that only highly analytical people truly understand. Society treats a hyperactive brain as the ultimate gift, but without regulation, that gift functions as an invisible psychological prison. Understanding these 8 symptoms is critical for your mental survival. When a brain is wired to map out cosmic connections and historical patterns, casual chatter about a neighbor's new lawn ornament feels like running out of oxygen. An analytical brain literally starves on superficial small talk. This diagram represents what we call the prison of precision. Before a highly intelligent person speaks, their mind stress tests every word. It filters out logical fallacies and calculates the exact fallout of a single sentence. This intense internal processing requires time. While others speak rapidly to fill the silence, you wait. To the outside world, that calculated silence looks like coldness or detachment. This leads to a myth. High IQ guarantees low emotional intelligence. The real culprit is asynchronous development. This top timeline of abstract reasoning accelerates rapidly, while the bottom timeline of social dynamics moves steadily. Your reasoning outruns the conversation. You're playing chess while they play checkers. Social friction is the byproduct of operating on a completely different cognitive frequency than the rest of the room. Perceiving what others cannot naturally intimidates them. When people feel intellectually outmatched, their automatic defense mechanism is withdrawal, leaving you culturally stranded. This isolation forces a dangerous internal compromise. You begin to wonder if you should dilute your own thoughts and speak less, simply to seek love and acceptance from the group. Instead of compromising, many analytical minds retreat into the academic shield. You avoid social friction by finding safety in execution, metrics, and deep, solitary work. Focusing solely on work-based metrics forces the mind to neglect basic human needs. Over time, this hyperfocus exhausts your emotional reserves, resulting in chronic unhappiness and a fragile sense of self-esteem. And even that execution fractures. When you can foresee 50 moves ahead, a simple choice expands into a massive web of possibilities. The sheer volume of variables collides with an obsessive need for the absolute most correct answer. The data completely clogs your ability to execute a basic decision. The brilliant analytical engine you used as a protective shield becomes a heavy anchor. It paralyzes your progress and quietly erodes your self-esteem. Simultaneously, you are dealing with a starving brain. Your mind demands a constant diet of new cognitive exercises and deeper mysteries to solve. But once an intellectual peak has been conquered, the mystery vanishes. Everyday life becomes mundane, turning the routine of existence into an exhausting repetition. Then there is the invisible burden of high expectations. Casual assumptions from peers, a joke about your perfect record, or a boss assuming perfection, mutate into an intense, crushing internal perfectionism. You stop taking risks. The terrifying fear of losing your status as the smart one prevents you from ever trying anything new or daring. Without intervention, you become a lifelong prisoner of your own track record, entirely cut off from the messy, spontaneous joy of normal human experience. A high-performance mind generates immense internal pressure. Without specific boundaries to regulate that energy, the constant cognitive acceleration eventually damages the health of the person housing it. To survive, you must implement 3 rules. First, trade analysis for action. Learn to recognize when your mind is caught in a calculating loop and physically shift your attention toward actual experiences. Second, bridge the social gap. Stop treating human relationships like logic puzzles. Seek out emotional resonance rather than demanding constant intellectual symmetry from your friends. Third, Decouple your worth from your output. Your value exists inherently, simply because you are here. Allow yourself the luxury of being wrong. Your mind is a vast, beautiful library, but a library is meant to be lived in, walked through, and shared with others, not used as a fortress to hide from the world. If these struggles hit close to home, know that you are not alone in the quiet storm. If you want to master the machinery of your mind and apply the insights found in the world's greatest books, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the Brain Library. Stay curious, stay sharp. We'll see you in the next chapter.